So, hey, Amy,
Hey Danielle, how are you?
I am okay. So, we're just letting everybody know that originally this week we were going to be talking about LGBTQ plus, but in our video making, the sound is all wonky. So, we had to pull an audible, as they say in sports. And we are just going to talk this week about just how everybody's doing, kind of
Yeah.
like a check-in and what the coalition is up to and what we've been up to. And then we will revisit next week LGBTQIA and, back on the Let's Talk with Amy and Danielle real topics. But
Yeah.
today we're just wanted to sort of see how everybody was doing and how everybody's coping and remind you that we are here for you to support you in whatever way you need. I chose lobster as my background because we decided we would talk about takeout. No, just kidding.
Yeah. During
maybe a little bit.
COVID, yes, because somewhere near me is doing a great lobster dinner. So
Gosh.
it
I'm
makes me
almost,
hungry just to think about it. So
yeah.
like during COVID-19, do you brave the outside world and go get something awesome to eat? Do you cook in? I don't know. How about you, Danielle? Have you gotten some curbside?
So we've been doing sort of a little bit of both. I think I'm probably ordering takeout more than I normally would in any other day, but I am cooking. But cooking takes like an awful lot of planning,
Yeah.
especially when it's like 3 meals a day. And then I also feel like because when I was working outside the house, my excuse was, oh, I wasn't home all day. And that was
Yeah.
why I didn't cook at night. But now I'm here all day. I sort of don't have a viable excuse why not to cook. So there's a sort of obligation to make sure that I cook. But I feel like we're ordering takeout for lunch some days, which is part
Yeah.
of not why I'm getting 14 chins. Not that I didn't have them before, but they are growing during COVID. And I know we were talking the other day about who's braving jeans, who's actually
Yeah.
wearing clothes that aren't stretchy.
I
Because
am
not me.
so not wearing jeans at all. I
Yeah.
just told Danielle that I actually use stretch pants in the Amazon cart. So why wear jeans? We're home all day, you
I
know?
agree. I
But
know. I absolutely
yeah.
agree.
And I was thinking about the dinner thing. The one thing that I've been trying to do to create normalcy while we're all stuck in the house because we all have different schedules, school schedules, work schedules,
Right.
college student, is dinner. So I'm trying to make that the constant. Like whereas breakfast and lunch are kind of a free for all. I've been trying to make dinner a constant. Whether we decide, all right, we're going to have a treat and it's going to be like a curbside pickup,
Right.
or it's all right, let me plan. Like, which just made me think, oh my goodness, did I take anything out of the freezer for dinner?
I know that I didn't take anything out of the freezer.
So,
Yeah.
but that's a constant that I think families could do is really think about what's going to be the constant during the day because nothing
Yeah.
schedules aren't really working, especially with the wonky internet and everything. So that's the one constant that I've decided, all right, that's going to be the thing that brings us all together because we do have
Yeah.
different days. So that's my thing that I'm doing to try to keep some consistency.
I think that's really smart. And what I've noticed, I think sort of my kids are more connected. Like we have a little fire pit in the backyard and I see like 3 or 4 nights a week because the schedules are a little more relaxed and they can sleep in a little bit more and my teens aren't all working. They're like gathering around the fire pit. They've made s'mores. Great. Like just sort of some of that connection between all of them seems to be increased a little bit, which is kind of nice. It's kind of, part of this relaxation has created some really nice opportunities to sort of really engage with each other, which is kind of cool. My husband is an essential worker. He goes to work every day, but because there's no traffic, his normal hour-and-a-half commute is like 25 minutes.
Wow, that's awesome.
So he's home, like normally he'd be home like 7:30. He's home by like 6:15, which is great. Because he's home now that daylight savings, the light is still out. He's able to hang out with the kids. He's gone on bike rides. So it just gives us opportunity even for him to be more plugged in the house just because he's not wasting all this time in the car getting to and from work.
Yeah. So for all its craziness and there's anxieties and there's weird schedules, I think finding those bits of normalcy
Yeah.
And you might find them in an unexpected way, like by the fire pit, or
Right.
we didn't always eat dinner like this straight, but now it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we've just fallen into that habit. And then I realized, oh, I've been creating this pattern of normalcy where we're all together and we can still talk, like, hey, you can still ask, how was your day? Because we're all still working or in school or whatever we're doing. So we
Right.
can't all touch base at that one time. And it's not, of course, we're still going to all get on each other's nerves, or somebody's
Yeah.
not going to like what's for dinner, but at least it gives a touch base time.
Yeah, I also think, the idea of what I've really, now that this, the indefiniteness of this is sort of what's, for me, so anxiety provoking, is like, when are we going to go back to normal? And is this our new normal? Or what does our new normal look like?
Yeah, what's it going to be? Yeah, it's like someone threw the balls in the air and they're all going to fall down at different times and we're not really sure.
I know. So for me, like, I just really have, now that we're 5-6 weeks into this or something,
Yeah.
I really just tried to focus on what are the positives, because in any given day I could find 50,000 zillion things that suck about this.
Yeah.
But just really kind of think about, like, well, what happened that was good today? What did I enjoy about today? And when something good is happening, when my kids are asking me for something or engaging with me in a way that doesn't involve cursing or throwing things at me, or tantruming, that I really take the time to be present. I really put whatever work stuff I can put on hold and sort of just really enjoy them in that moment. So just trying to relish on the good stuff is something that I have tried to focus on, because it's so easy to think about how many people have died. When are we going to be free? Oh, Amy and I both pointed out the masks in the lab, and
the mask, the COVID mask. My
and
husband makes. I don't know if I can keep mine on because I have funny ears.
I can't really keep mine on either, but having to wear these and, not being allowed in the food store without them on and these sorts of things. It's easy to get frustrated by those things. So I think trying to sort of think about the things that aren't frustrating. And I think the other cool thing, not just from the coalition, but all the cool stuff that's available online.
Oh, yeah. That's great stuff that's online.
Oh, my gosh. All these like virtual museum tours, and my kids and I go to the Cincinnati Zoo every day for some sort of safari and all this cool stuff. And then, the coalition has been able to offer so many things, and it's cool for us because we're across the whole state. So we have staff in the Binghamton, Ithaca area and in New Paltz and, here on Long Island, that I get to work collaboratively with people from all over the state, which is super cool, because it's really given me an opportunity to sort of get to know staff from around the state in ways that I didn't know them before, learn about their expertise and their strengths, which has been really super cool also. So
besides this, which is Let's Talk with Amy and Danielle, we're also doing a lot of great things at the coalition. So
So you guys got to check out, today's Tuesday. Well, we're recording this on Tuesday, but on Tuesdays at 7:30 in the morning and 7:30 at night, we are showing the Empower to Connect, which, for those of you who aren't familiar, the Karen Purvis Institute, who sort of coined TBRI, Trust-Based Relationship Intervention. They have this simulcast that we are showing twice a day on Tuesdays, and then on Tuesday evenings we do a discussion group. So it's all different topics. So if you have time to log on, you have time to sign up, go to our website, to the events page, which is www.AFFCNY.org. Aside from Empower to Connect, lots of other events are up there. What other events are you involved with, Amy, that they might find on our website or on our Facebook page?
Well, I have an Ask Amy, which isn't a video, but you can read it. I'm taking questions from parents all around the state, and I'm answering brief questions. So every Tuesday,
the one you did today on Prudent Parenting was excellent.
Really well done today. Every Tuesday and Thursday morning, you can either get it from our main page, or if you're involved in our parent group, we have a private Facebook page which has over 1,000 members, parents from all around the state who are foster, kinship, adoptive. I also post it there. You can connect with other people there.
Yeah.
What else am I doing? Oh, the coalition is doing coalition connections on Fridays at lunchtime.
Yep.
Danielle did one on
giving yourself grace, right?
That's right.
And then Kylie did she do pace or did Katie do pace?
Katie did pace. I'm trying to remember what Kylie did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so all different staff is doing different topics. It's like 5 minutes. If you miss it on Friday at noon, you can check out the page and you can watch them at any time. They're just really good little tidbits to remind us, and it's funny because I'm involved with the Empower to Connect on Tuesdays. And when I start my day with that sort of positive parenting message, it does really change my day. So I'm trying every day when I remember to figure out some positive parenting message because to remind me about the trauma or the impact of that trauma on my kids' behavior. Just a quick reminder in the morning is really a good way to, when they're doing something that's really getting on my nerves because I'm trapped with them, to remind me of really to reframe it and think about it in a way that's really gonna, help them heal from some of those difficult places. So you could use that, coalition connection to do that because that's some great information there. The Ask Amy, we're doing support groups. Andrea has a couple of coffee chat on Tuesday mornings, and then she has support group on Wednesday nights. And I know Southern Tier has parents of young teens. I don't remember the dates and times.
We have groups all around the state. So if you go to our webpage and you go under events, you're going to see all these things, or you just jump on Facebook and you start scrolling through all these things, the events, the things that all the staff are doing. And Pat, our executive director, Pat O'Brien, he is doing a weekly radio show on Sunday nights on WGGB.
12:40 a.m. You can listen live. It's linked from our Facebook page. Yeah. They're all stored up there, so he reposts them so you can listen to them like podcasts. So far, there have been some amazing interviews. He interviewed Katie on last Sunday. He's interviewed the Agape director on Long Island, Samantha. That's one of my favorite interviews he's done.
Yeah. People say that that's one of the best ones. So if you want to look for Pat and Samantha having a chat, it is, again, either on our website or on our Facebook page. They're all there.
They're all there, exactly. So yeah, I hope, that you all think about joining us and getting involved. And when you have time, just log on. We love to see people sort of getting plugged in. I know for me, seeing the outside world and having this opportunity to chat with you about different things and sort of connecting has kept my sanity, to the best of its ability. So I think any opportunity you guys want to take to sort of plug in with us, I'm going to give a shameless plug to the Agape program a little bit. That is our adoption and guardianship program for everyone. We service counties in the central New York region, Southern Tier. We're in the Hudson Valley, and we're on Long Island. So Rockland, Putnam, Nassau, Suffolk. I don't know them all. We're at 13 or 15 counties now?
We're at 19 now.
Oh my gosh, 19.
Oh. We serve 19 counties, but if we're not in your county with Agape, you can always call me, Amy Dreyer, and I will try to help you or send you to a permanency resource center in your county. But I want to jump back to, we love to hear what you guys are doing. Like, I love to see what's going on in your region. If somebody's reading great books, or Danielle was just talking about visiting the zoo virtually. If something great is going on, share it with us. We will share it out for you, or you could share it on our page or in our group. Yeah. Because I love to see what people are doing. Like, oh, guess who's reading a children's book? Or what so-and-so posted. This is what a great craft, or what a great movie. Oh, we have the book club. And we almost forgot. There's going to be a book club starting in May.
Right.
Beginning in May.
They're reading the science of
you're putting us on the spot.
Dr. Child. Wait, I'm gonna find it. Are you looking, or you want?
I'm looking. I'm like super fast looking. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Stay tuned. Okay.
So
Science of Parenting Adopted Children. So
right.
it's going to start by Arleta James, and we're going to start the book read on May 14th.
And segue back, Pat's radio show, he interviewed Arleta James.
Yes.
So if you wanted a little preview of the book read, you could check out the radio show and Pat's interview with Arleta James. Yep. I have to be honest, that is not one I have listened to yet, so I can't comment, but her sort of concept is amazing, so I'm sure the interview is incredible. So
yeah, and I mean, like we said, we have so much going on. You know, COVID-19 has not stopped us. The wheels have kept turning. We've just changed how we're reaching out to you all and how we work with each other. But honestly, like, this is great. I talk to Danielle more than I ever talk to her. And this time, now I get to see her face to face on Zoom. Yes. So if you haven't tried Zoom, definitely try it. It's great. My extended family on one side on my mom's side of the family, every Sunday we have a meetup. And if all of us get on, it's about 25 people. And one of us is 2 years old. And she is fabulous, and she makes every meeting worth it, no matter how crazy and everybody jumping in and saying stuff. And especially for the younger ones, they all get to see all our faces. And it gives them that, which is awesome. So if you can connect with your whole family or a piece of your family or a piece of your whole family.
You guys did a dance party?
We had a dance party. We had a family dance party.
That's crazy.
One of my daughters did the music set up. Everybody sent in their favorite music. And it's only about an hour or so, but it's just a set meeting every week. If you can make it, you can make it. Next week, we might play a game, a virtual game. Sometimes it's just chit chat. It's just a way for everybody to see each other. Because we all, and you can do that with friends too. You can be fragmented and disconnected. And I think at least if you can get on and do this, whether you have lobsters behind you or a curtain or your dirty house or your kitchen sink, it doesn't matter because it keeps you connected. So don't feel worried about that. It's just nice to see friends and family, smiling faces, and give a shout out, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour.
Yeah, so everybody out there across the New York State Facebook land, whoever you are, please, reach out to us. We want to hear from you. If there's something you feel like we're missing, something we're not doing that you think would be super helpful to your region or to your group, let us know. We are always open to suggestions. I know Amy and I are always looking for new ways to sort of connect with our people and connect with people across the state. So if you have an idea for something you'd like, let us know. We would love to sort of, always try new things. So, Amy, this was a good impromptu chat. I think, every once in a while, maybe we should make it a point to, rather than have a topic, just touch base with people. I think, just wondering how everybody's doing and how everybody's getting through this craziness and, how you're doing. So I think, maybe we'll make this
every few weeks, maybe we'll just throw in a wild card.
Ooh, that.
Wild card. Some lobsters. Some lobsters.
I'm going to have to find some new pages. And just so everyone know, these are actual lobsters that we ate on our summer vacation in Canada. So that was a meal.
Awesome. I didn't know that. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. So that was actually a meal that we enjoyed. And it's like crazy. Yeah. Lobsters are like 15. It's like so cheap in Canada. But yeah, that was actually a meal that was well worth the day. So when I put it back there, it sort of brings me to funner times, summer days.
Yeah, me too, because I grew up near the ocean, and lobster is my favorite meal. If anybody wanted to bring me my favorite meal, it would be lobster.
If anybody wants to help her with that, we'd be more than willing to.
It reminds me of my childhood too, because I had friends who were grew up with lobstering families, and so it. Funnily enough, seeing crazy lobsters behind you, made me feel good today. So
yay! I try every day to bring a little joy.
So call us. The helpline is 888-354-1342, 24/7. We are doing COVID, so if we miss your call, we always try to call you back. Yeah. But we're all there.
We look forward to hearing from you. Email, however you want to connect. Bye, everybody. Bye, Amy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you soon.